Hello guys, gals and gamers, and welcome back to another video. Before we begin, I would just like to remind you guys to please like and subscribe. Also, leave a comment down below because I really want to start a discussion with my videos. Question for the day is, if you have ever owned an Xbox console, what made you get it? Was there a specific game? Was it Halo? Was it something else? Please let me know, I'm really interested in. And also, if you want to be extra nice, you can always share this video with your friends, family, and whoever you know, anyone, your goldfish, that would be fine. Just more views, give me more views. I need more views. Just kidding. My name is Miko. I'm a game designer, and this week, in this YouTube series show, we are going green. Now, usually when people say going green, they mean becoming more environmentally friendly, and I must assure you that is not the case. I still use uranium to edit my videos. Going green actually now means that we are going to be talking about Xbox, as you might have guessed from the title and the intro. And reason I want to talk about this is because recently I got an Xbox Series S for that matter. And you might be thinking, why is it special? Well, if you read the title, this is my first time actually owning an Xbox console. So I wanted to make this video because I thought this is a unique, interesting point of view. Getting my first console of a certain company is, of course, something that doesn't happen very often. And I've mostly been a Nintendo kid so far. I've owned a PlayStation or two, but still I have always gravitated more towards Nintendo consoles and games. So getting my first Xbox is a unique experience. So I wanted to record it and just tell you, what do I think? What do I like? What do I dislike? And what kind of games have I been playing then? So I think it would be great to start off with why. Why did I get an Xbox? And that is a good question because, as I told you, Nintendo kid. And to be fair, and to be honest, Xbox just has never really appealed to me before. They've always marketed themselves mostly, I feel like, on multiplayer. Online multiplayer was a big thing in Xbox and Xbox 360 days. And games like Halo, I'm not a big shooter guy. Gears of War, still not a big shooter guy. And Forza, that's just cars, and I'm not really a car person either. So they didn't really have the big franchises like Mario or Pokemon or Ratchet and Clank that I would gravitate towards. And I actually remember when I was a kid, I think I was about 12 or something, and we had a PlayStation 2 and I had a Nintendo DS also. And I really wanted a new gaming console for like birthday or Christmas or some gift related holiday. And I started making like a list. I listed like all consoles at the time. They were Wii, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360. And I listed like games and franchises for all of those that I would like to play. Now, Nintendo, of course, won with stuff like Mario, Pokemon, Super Smash Brothers, Mario Kart. It was a lot for Nintendo, so obviously I got a Wii in the end. But also PlayStation got some stuff like Ratchet and Clanks, like Cooper. What was there? Also, Little Big Planet seemed interesting to me at the time. I wanted that one too. And for Xbox, I got absolutely nothing. So Xbox has never really appealed to me before. But now things have changed quite drastically with the Xbox Series S or X. I got S because I'm not a big graphics guy. I don't really care about graphics. You might have already thought about that because, hey, I'm a Nintendo kid. I don't really care that much about huge graphics, performance, blah, blah, blah. If it performs well, that is good enough for me. And the reason why things have changed is, of course, Game Pass. And of course, I'm been interested in owning an Xbox because I never owned one. But the biggest reason is just Game Pass, because it sounds like an amazing service. And for me, I do games for a living. I am a game designer, as I usually mention quite a lot, and I just like all games. There are preferences, of course, but I like to try out new stuff. And Xbox Game Pass, I pay just a monthly fee, and I can try out whatever I want. That is a very attractive deal for a person like me who just loves the medium itself. So that's why I got it. That's why I got an Xbox. So I have had the Series S for a few weeks. What do I think about it? Well, overall, I have very much enjoyed my experience with the new console. It feels more significant than when I got my PlayStation 4, because Game Pass is just so much of a different like ecosystem, a different way to play, and that is something I have been like thinking about for like 10 years. Like, I wish there was just like a monthly fee that you could just pay money and you could play everything you want, but back then that wasn't really possible. So, but glad we live in the future now where that is possible. And it's just like amazing. I get to play all of the indie games I have missed out on, like Hollow Knight and Hades. Then stuff like Kingdom Hearts. I owned the first one but never got into it. But Kingdom Hearts 3, playing that one. Yakuza games I've been playing. Then haven't had the time to try out Halo yet. As I said, not a big shooter guy, so it's not a priority for me. But I also tried out Microsoft Flight Simulator, and the first thing I did in that game was just find my house and crash into it. So I think I have completed that game already. So I moved on. Also Tetris Effect, which is a lovely game. I love it. It looks nice. The only flaw with it is that it's still Tetris and I suck at it. But still, it's cool. It's cool. There are a few things I haven't gotten to try. For example, Game Pass for PC and cloud gaming. Cloud gaming is just because I would rather just play on my Nintendo Switch, and I don't know. I will want to try it out at some point, but I haven't had the chance to. And the Game Pass for PC and the PC connectivity in general, I haven't had the chance to try. And the problem here isn't that I have a Mac; it's that I have two Macs. So the Game Pass is only for PC, Windows PC, it's not Mac. So it's something I can't really try for anytime soon. And then there's also the Xbox application that I have tried, which is very nice. You can manage your games there, and most importantly, if you take a screenshot on your Xbox controller, press the screenshot button, then it automatically transfers to your Xbox app, so you have it on your phone, so you can send it to your friends like, "Hey, look at this cool moment," and bother them every time. So that is fun. And then there are still a few things I have disliked about the console and the Xbox ecosystem. And the biggest issue, definitely with Xbox Series S, is memory. The Xbox Series S only comes with 512 gigabytes, which sounds like a lot. Uh, from and this is coming from someone who has owned a Nintendo Switch for even if a game is 10 gigabytes, it's quite a lot for Nintendo Switch. I think Breath of the Wild is something like 15 or 13 gigabytes in general, but for Xbox, games like the Flight Simulator or Forza, they are well over 100 gigabytes. That is like that shocked me. That honestly shocked me a bit that games can be that much. I already knew some games would be, but like every game would be so much more. Except indie games, those are fairly small, and I do like them for that. But yeah, that really shocked me, and it comes with very little memory, and a lot of that is also reserved for like the system UI and the just system stuff. So it doesn't leave much. And what makes this worse is that you can't just like connect an SD card to it or buy a hard drive. You have to buy Xbox's own memory board thingy. And those are very expensive. They can be good, but they are very expensive. You could technically just put in an SD card or a external hard drive, but you can only store games there. And if they're there, you can't play them. So I don't get it. I thought we left like memory cards and everything back in like 10 years ago with like or over 10 years ago what like the GameCube and PS2 era. But apparently no. Apparently that's still a thing. So that's the biggest problem I have had. Another small problem I just have is just the button placement here. If you can see, uh, A, B, X, Y, different positions than in the Nintendo Switch. I don't know why that is the case, but it's just something like when I play a game, I might press the wrong button just because I'm used to playing with a Nintendo Switch. So that has been a bit of a problem. But otherwise, just like in general, I have really enjoyed my time with it. And yeah, that is basically all I had to say. My likes and dislikes. Went through a couple of games I played. But now I want to hear what you guys think. What do you guys think about the next gen Xbox consoles? Do you own one? Why? Do you want to try out Game Pass now? Let me know down in the comments below. And I have nothing else to say now, so I will just see you guys next time. Bye bye.